There are some people whose presence feels untouchable, whose talent shines so brightly that you can hardly imagine anything dimming it. Whoopi Goldberg is one of those rare stars. She has made us laugh until our sides hurt, cry during unforgettable films, and reflect on life in ways we never expected. But behind the laughter and accolades lies a story of hardship few could bear. From poverty and personal loss to health battles and public scrutiny, Whoopi has faced more challenges than most. Her journey is as remarkable as her talent. Early life in Manhattan. Born Karen Elaine Johnson on November 13, 1955, Whoopi Goldberg's childhood was far from glamorous. She grew up in the Chelsea Elliott housing projects of Manhattan, a place marked by poverty and struggle. Her father left when she was very young, leaving her mother, Emma, to raise her alone while juggling work as a nurse and teacher. Money was always tight. Meals were often just bread or watered-down milk, and clothing was worn until it could no longer be mended. These early experiences left scars that would shape Whoopi's resilience and determination. Struggles in school, which should have been an escape, became another source of pain. Teachers called her slow and stupid, while classmates laughed at her struggles with reading. What no one realized at the time was that Whoopi had dyslexia, a condition that made learning particularly challenging. Feeling defeated and humiliated, she dropped out of school at 16. For years, she carried the weight of thinking she was unintelligent, not knowing it was a learning condition, not a reflection of her ability. Her early struggles with education were the first of many obstacles she would have to overcome. Teenage hardships. By age 14, Whoopi faced unimaginable challenges. She became pregnant at just 14 and tried unsafe methods to end the pregnancy, risking her life. A year later, she became pregnant again, this time able to receive safe medical care thanks to changes in New York law. These experiences left emotional scars, but also sparked a fierce advocacy for women's rights. Whoopi's teenage years were marked by both trauma and the beginnings of her voice, a voice determined that no girl should feel as alone and desperate as she once had. Battles with addiction. As a teenager, Whoopi turned to drugs to escape her pain. She experimented with LSD and heroin, seeking relief but finding only deeper suffering. Addiction became a nearly insurmountable hurdle, threatening to derail her life before it even began. Recovery was not instant. It took numerous attempts and failures before she finally found sobriety. Through this struggle, she learned a critical lesson. Running from pain does not heal it. Courage, perseverance, and the willingness to confront life's challenges head-on became her path forward, shaping the person we now know as Whoopi Goldberg. Searching for stability. After leaving school, Whoopi moved west, trying to find stability and opportunity. She worked a variety of jobs, waiting tables, laying bricks, applying makeup in funeral homes, and teaching acting classes. One of her students was the future rock star Courtney Love. These years were defined by survival, determination, and relentless effort. Whoopi's life on the edge of poverty gave her a unique perspective and strength that would carry her into her acting career. Each job, no matter how difficult or humbling, added layers to her resilience and prepared her for the heights she would eventually reach. Trauma and fear. In 1978, a horrific event intensified Whoopi's fears. She witnessed a plane collision in San Diego, an experience so traumatic that she could not fly for 13 years. Travel became a source of panic, her hands sweating and her heart racing whenever she faced the possibility of air travel. Eventually, she had to confront her fear when a career opportunity required it. Boarding the plane was terrifying, but she managed to face her terror and conquer it. This moment symbolized Whoopi's ongoing struggle with fear, daunting, yet always met with courage and persistence. Early motherhood. At 18, Whoopi married Alvin Martin and had her daughter Alex at just 18. The marriage was brief, ending when Whoopi was 23, leaving her a single mother struggling to provide. Those years were exhausting, with constant financial and emotional pressure. She assumed dual roles, both mother and father, protector and provider. Despite the challenges, she remained committed to ensuring Alex never felt the neglect or fear Whoopi experienced as a child. Her determination as a mother laid the foundation for the strength and tenacity that would define both her personal and professional life. Repeating history. Ironically, Alex became pregnant at 16, repeating the cycle Whoopi had endured. Now a successful actress navigating Hollywood, Whoopi faced the same fears, now for her daughter. But instead of despair, these circumstances fueled her determination. She worked harder than ever, protecting her family while maintaining her career. Whoopi's role evolved from mother to shield, ensuring Alex and her grandchild experienced love and security. These challenges deepened her empathy and commitment to others, reinforcing her lifelong mission to protect and advocate for women facing the hardships she once endured. First steps in entertainment. Whoopi's career began modestly. In 1982, she appeared in the film Citizen, a small role barely noticed. Yet in 1983, her one-woman show catapulted her into the spotlight. Through raw, honest storytelling, she made audiences laugh and cry simultaneously. The show led to a Broadway run of 156 sold-out performances, proving her talent was undeniable. Exhausted and raw, Whoopi persevered. Her early career was a testament to her grit. Each step forward was a triumph over a lifetime of obstacles, cementing her place as an extraordinary performer whose personal struggles fueled her art. Breakthrough with The Color Purple. In 1985, Steven Spielberg cast Whoopi as Celie in The Color Purple. She poured every wound, scar, and ounce of pain into the role, earning an Academy Award nomination. From being called stupid as a child to standing among Hollywood's elite, Whoopi had arrived. Yet the old doubts lingered. Could she truly belong here? This film became both a personal and professional turning point, demonstrating that the scars of her past had shaped her talent and empathy, enabling her to portray characters with depth, authenticity, and emotional power that resonated with audiences worldwide. Health battles. Whoopi faced near death in 2018 to 2019 when pneumonia and infection brought her close to dying. Doctors gave her only a 30% chance of survival. Her recovery was slow yet transformative, deepening her gratitude for life. She also battled endometriosis and chronic health challenges, openly discussing weight and body issues. Through illness, Whoopi's perspective shifted. Life became about appreciation, presence, and resilience. Her public triumphs are inseparable from these private battles, proving that true success encompasses survival, health, and mental strength, not just awards or recognition. Life today. Now 70, Whoopi Goldberg lives quietly in New Jersey with a villa in Sardinia, Italy. Her net worth is estimated at $30 million, earned through decades of dedication. She is a grandmother and great-grandmother, finding joy in family that no trophy can replace. She continues to work, appearing on The View, advocating for causes she believes in, and preparing for Sister Act 3. Despite shadows of loss and health challenges, Whoopi's life today reflects gratitude, courage, and resilience. Her story demonstrates that even in the face of immense struggle, human spirit and persistence can endure. Legacy of courage. Whoopi Goldberg's life is not one of flawless triumph. It is messy, painful, and deeply human. She has stumbled, failed, and risen more times than most can imagine. Her legacy is not just her films, awards, or fame. It is the reminder that greatness comes from compassion, persistence, and the courage to live authentically. Every laugh, every tear, and every courageous step she took touches those who see themselves in her struggles. Whoopi teaches us that human flaws, scars, and resilience are not weaknesses. They are the very essence of extraordinary life.